wazidi kuhangaika.
Meanwhile, the Orange Democratic Party has distanced itself from the bill published. Meanwhile, the Orange Democratic Party has distanced itself from the bill published by Homa Bay Town MP Peter Kaluma seeking to amend the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act. In the proposed amendment, Kaluma is seeking to repeal Section 64 of the statute that provides for the investigation, prosecution and punishment of corruption and economic crimes in Kenya. As Duncan Khaimba reports, Badi says Kaluma needs to be called out for publishing a bill that goes against the tenets of the ODM party, which stands for zero tolerance to corruption.
The controversial Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Amendment Bill 2023 by Homa Bay Town legislator George Peter Kaluma, published on 19th June, has kicked off a storm with several stakeholders already going for his neck. According to Kaluma, the objective of the bill is to amend the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act 2003 to delete the provision for the disqualification of persons convicted of corruption or economic crimes from being elected or appointed as public officers. ODM party chairman John Badi has already poured cold water on the proposed amendments.
It's unfortunate that this bill is coming from a member of our coalition and for that matter, a member of ODM. That's why I think we need more consultation in the party. Our members need to understand that before you come up with a bill that has far-reaching effects and implications like this, you need to share with the party leadership and party management, because our policy as a party is to fight corruption. And you cannot be seen to legislate in a manner that is compromising the same.
EACC Deputy Chief Executive Officer Abdi Mohamud says the effect of the proposed repeal is that the appointed state or public officers who have been convicted for corruption or economic crimes can now be appointed back to the offices they held before conviction or any other public office. He adds that the repeal will take away the deterrence value inherent in the provision, since any public officer who may have been keeping away from corrupt conduct, fearing a 10-year ban from public office, will no longer have anything to fear. While defending the bill before the National Assembly's Justice and Legal Affairs Committee, Peter Kaluma told the committee that there is already enough punishment for graft convicts under Section 48 of the Act, and therefore having the additional punishment of prohibiting a person from public office for 10 years is unfair.
I don't know why he has rushed with this kind of a bill, where now you are saying that Chapter 6 does not matter anymore, that one who has been convicted, not even accused. This is someone who has been convicted, that someone who has been convicted would be allowed again to run for public office and even to be appointed to public officers. I think that is irresponsible. In my view, I think Kaluma needs to be called out to withdraw this bill. As a chairman of ODM, I would say that I'm not persuaded completely. This is a bad legislation. It's not good for our country. We know what corruption has done to this country and our economy. We can't encourage this kind of legislation. I don't know what informed it.
Any questions about your integrity, you should move away from public office until you restore that. So, for me, anything that tries to claw back on that requirement is a slippery slope, and I don't think it can pass the standards in Chapter 6, which require that people must have integrity before they hold office.
The Executive Director, Transparency International Kenya Chapter Sheila Masinde says Kaluma's move is another attempt to send Chapter 6 of the Constitution to the Coventry, and Kenyans must surely fight for the heart and soul of their Constitution. The proposed controversial amendments to the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act by Homa Bay Town Member of Parliament, already stirring controversy even before the rubber meets the road, has the MP flown close to the sun. Duncan Khaimba, NTV, Parliament.